What's good, YouTube fellas, members of Culture Unplugged? As you already know, before we get into any hot topic like the one we're about to get into, make sure that you like, subscribe right down there, and leave that notification bell. Hit that notification bell and hit that. Make sure that you are subscribed for more content because, as I always, I'm doing it, man. I'm doing it. I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it. Bring up the most realest conversations about real, authentic brothers, people in your neighborhoods, older cats, guys that are experienced in the game, been around for a whole while, and we're gonna get into this discussion. Shout out to Morehouse College, by the way, HBCU. This is at this important time of the season for homecoming, so definitely got to go ahead and give that love. But hey, don't go anywhere. Let's get it unplugged. All right. All right. So welcome back. We are live recording right now with a special friend of mine. His name is Kamau. In the DC area. Met this cat and instantly was like, man, this dude right here, something about this dude that I gotta be able to connect and learn a little bit more. And ever since then, we've been wrapping it up. We've been having some real conversations. I mean, solid conversations. This is where I mean making sure that your circle is tight with the right people, genuine people that can be about your growth and helping you. Because even me, the mentor himself, the digital mentor. I have my mentors in my circle. Always. They don't even know it that they're mentoring me, but they definitely are. And Kamal is one of those brothers. What's up, Kamal? How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well, man. How are you today?
I'm good, man. As you can see, I got a lot of energy tonight because it's a special night, man. We're talking about smashing on the first night. Should I smash?
Wowzers.
Having sex with this girl I just started dating? That's the first date? Right? And I can tell you from my experience, brother, I have been there. I've had my
All right.
experiences and it's been, you get all excited because that little head is thinking more than the big head. And you like, yo, this about to be wow. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
get excited. But I also feel like in this topic, you got a lot of brothers that feel like it's a rite of passage. It's like a trophy piece on the mantle, right? It's like a second. It's like another award certificate to put on the wall. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, is it really all that cracked up to be? Like, give me some help with this one, man.
So the short answer is yes.
Okay, all right. Before we
Period.
get into it, I don't want to get into it.
So
I
so
want to let you do you first, man. I'm in rude.
oh, all right.
Let the people know where you from, brother.
I'm from Bronx, New York. Uh, I hail from a couple different types of names, but the one we're gonna use tonight is Kamau. That is my name. I run a couple different businesses. I've been self-employed for pretty much all of my life. Um, and the reason why I started that is because I simply just got tired of being fired.
Mm.
And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it myself. And no one else is gonna fire me, and I damn sure ain't gonna fire myself. So there it is. I've been working ever since and happy. Um, I just want to jump into this, man. I don't even need to. This topic is so nice. I like it. It's real easy. I mean, not easy, but it's very interesting. So the short answer to your question is yes. It is a rite of passage. Yes, you should do it. Yes, we all want it. Yes, we've all done it, or at least tried to do it. Some of us have had this happen several times. Some of us make this a way of life. Um, Back in the day, I want to say, yeah, man, it was crazy. It was like, yo, I'm about to do this. It's about to happen. Yo, like you said, the big head's thinking more than the little, or the little head's thinking more than the big head, and we going, and it's happening, and it's passionate, and clothes is falling off, and the time is right, the moon is out, all that fun stuff. At the end of the day, yeah, I meant to do that. It was a good thing for me to do. It was an experience. Um, Later in life, well, back then it's a conquering thing, like you said. It's a conquering situation. Yo, I'm about to take this on the first. Like that's not what this is supposed to be. What's supposed to be is like the 40-year-old virgin. We're supposed to have 40 dates. Then you can have it. I'm getting this on the first one. Hands down, unadulterated. I am the positive man. I'm the man. There's no one better than me. Yeah, okay. Back then, I needed that. I needed the trophy. It got me here, got my confidence up, blah, blah, blah. Yakety smackety. Today, as a grown man, listen, if that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it. If it's not what you want to do, don't do it. It's not a rite of passage for me anymore, and it's not a rite of passage for me anymore simply because I've done it. It's not a rite of passage for me anymore because I'm older. It doesn't matter. You know, there's ain't none of these chicks spring chickens. Okay? They've all done this before. They can lie and tell you that they haven't, but I guarantee you that they have. Alright? It wasn't with you. You ain't they first, you ain't gonna be they last. Around this age, when you get to that 35 plus, they've probably been married and had children. So what does that mean for you? They've been using it quite some time. So you getting it on the first day means absolutely positively nothing except that they wanted to do it with you on the first day. And it was good. It was a good look. Outside of that, that's it, man.
Okay, so you said a lot, right? You unpacked a lot for me, and I appreciate it. I just want to start from where you first said, should you do it? Yes. Okay, so I don't want to assume the reasoning behind that is because, you know, every young guy, maybe in their 20s or whatever, should do it just because he said he did it. But at the same time, to kind of play devil's advocate, you know, why should he do it?
Why wouldn't he do it? Why wouldn't you
I mean,
drive a
do
stick
you
shift?
feel as
Why
though
wouldn't you drive? Why wouldn't you drive a car faster than the speed limit? Why do you do all these things? You do them because you are at that age of conquering the world.
Yes,
This is part of conquering
right,
the world.
no
I'm
doubt.
not meaning, I'm not trying to put down any female
No
on the
doubt.
planet behind that. I'm just letting you know,
Uh-huh.
as a hunter, I'm not a gatherer, I'm a hunter. As
Okay.
a hunter, I'm going to hunt. Okay?
Mm.
And I'm going to get the biggest gun and the sharpest knife, and I'm going to try and hunt the biggest elk, the biggest antelope, the biggest bull. I mean, not bull, but cow in the field. That's what I'm going to do.
No doubt. No doubt.
And I'm going to run up on it and I'm going to get knocked down. I'm going to run up on it again. I'm going to get knocked down. I'm going to run up on it again. I'm going to get one of these. Trust me.
I get the hunting. I get the hunting aspect.
Okay.
I'm a hunter. I do hunt, right? Like I could be like somebody that I just charisma on hunted. Like it's gonna eventually at some point. I think at that time, bro, it was like if I guess if I did it, maybe I felt a little bit like, dang, am I not attractive enough? Did I not put in enough work for me enough to get that? But yo, I will say, man, I've also regretted some of those first nights. I'll be honest with you. I have personally regretted.
Yeah. I mean, yo, there's the one that you're like, man, I really like this. Now, see, the thing is that there's a mental space for women and there's a mental space for men. For women at that time, it's really not good for you to be sleeping around on the first date. That's just like a bad thing, right? Because you get a name and you get a reputation. At the same time, the guy doing the exact same thing gets a different name and a different reputation, right?
Sure.
Over time, those tend to blend into one another. So at the time, at that age, at that early age, in the early 20s, when you really smelling yourself and getting outside and doing things on your own, there's nobody that's going to stop you. Hell yeah, try it. I'm not going to tell you not to. I'm going to definitely tell you don't R. Kelly the situation. But, you know, if it's everybody's of age and everybody wants to do it, then yeah, go with it. You know, follow it. You know, see where it
hold up
takes
a
you.
second. You said R. Kelly the situation? What,
Yeah, don't
what
do
does
that.
What does that mean?
Don't.
What do you mean by
Yeah,
that?
no. Don't put a woman in a bad position.
You
is what I'm
good.
saying.
You good, brother.
Do not put a woman in a bad position.
Got
We do
you.
not sanction it. That's not what this is about.
Got you.
This is about two people being passionate about each other at one age, and the people being passionate about each other at another age, and what the difference is between the two. I think that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think
Okay.
I think honestly, some of the things that I've come across, like there's two experiences, a couple experiences where the energy was very hot, the chemistry
Mm-hmm.
was so hot,
Yep.
and once we put in a in a room together, and I'm smelling all her
Perfume,
scents.
sweat, yeah,
I'm
all of that.
smelling everything about her. I'm connecting with her. It's the way she talk. I mean, some women can invite you in, man, so deep mentally, you don't even know you're being pulled in,
Right.
and you like a deer in the headlights. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like your drawers are down. You like, yo, this
Yeah.
shit going down right now. It,
It's
it's
about
one
to
of
happen.
those. It's one of those
Yeah.
things, man. But as I get older, though, I have been comfortable not having to smash on the first night, like straight up.
Right, because you are no longer in that place of conquering those items. I believe. I believe you're just not in that place of conquering those items anymore. Not because you've done it so many times that you're just super experienced at it, because you're probably not. I know I'm not. I've only done it a few times. You know what I'm saying? But it was enough. I don't need to go down that route
Yeah,
anymore. I
yeah,
can wait. I was taught to wait. I was taught to be a man about the situation and hold out for a second and see what I'm really getting myself into.
yes, yes.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
this is
Like, don't ever get that twisted, ladies. That guys don't want to see what they getting themselves into. We want to know. You know what I'm saying? We don't want you keying up our car because we ain't see that one coming because we smashed on the first night and now you in love, or vice versa. You don't want that from us.
right.
So just flipping it like that, it's like, hey man, we got to be easy. Again, just knowing the young version of me, the young I'm gonna go out here and conquer this world version of me, and I done took a couple L's. I done been married. I done had children. I done had a couple girlfriends. I done had a couple, fiancés. Like, yeah, I'm good. At this point, I can walk into any situation and be like, you want to get it in? Let's get it in. I'm comfortable. I understand what I'm getting myself into. It's okay. I'm not gonna bang you out on Instagram and all these other things. Ain't nobody else gonna know. It's gonna be me and you. 20 years ago, eh, I might have told the block. Eh.
What was going on in the Bronx? That's what.
Yo, son, hey, hey,
Hey.
hey,
Hey, well,
you
listen, man.
know,
I have no judgment, man, because look, man, I think I've definitely been, I put myself in situations where I have to reflect and be like, yo, I don't ever want to be there again. And I just think about the two biggest things that you got to really think about is that if you're going to smash somebody that you've never actually ever messed with before, you don't know what they're doing on the side. Make sure that you wrap that shit up.
oh yeah, all
Putting on a
day.
condom. Let me tell you something, man. The media, the Twitter, the social media, and all that stuff, they will lead you to believe like your dick is invincible and it cannot get anything, because the rate of just straight up, yo, you got to be raw in that thing. Are you we ain't raw in that thing?
Nah,
Nah, bruh. Let me tell you
nah,
something. That's
nah,
right.
yo.
That right there is the weakest thing you could do. You could put yourself in situations that you did not know you could be in.
First of
It's
all, to give you a kid, let's forget about anything else.
the
A
kid.
a a a a,
That's
a,
true.
a venereal disease may only last 2 weeks. A kid is the rest of your life.
This is true,
Okay,
but you could
that's
walk up
that's
on that disease
official.
too. It's for life
You
too.
can walk up on that disease that's for life. You could get a gift that keeps on giving. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that.
Nah, not at all. I think, bro,
um,
I know there's some dudes out there they wish they could just say nah. That like I would not have done it had I
yo,
known.
another thing about smashing on the first night that people don't really realize is that it's awkward as hell because you don't know what this person's gonna move. So you might reach and they reaching and y'all bumping, and then you like, oops, my bad. You know what I'm saying? They stroking while you stroking, so now it's a bad stroke because both y'all can't really stroke at the same time. One got to take the stroke, one got to give the stroke. You know what I'm saying? For everything to work in unison, all that stuff plays into it, man. And that's the weird thing. They make it like you said, TV, the media. They make it seem like sex is so easy and it's so smooth and everybody's just in unison. Ain't nobody in unison, man. Like that joint is horrible, horrible. You can't get the bra off. Yo, your Tim's, he trying to get your Tim's off. Your
Yo,
laces is
and
all
by that
extra
time,
tight.
I'm
Yo, it's
like, yo,
like,
you done lost me. You
right.
done
Like,
lost me,
who
or
wants it at
I'm
this point?
just and some of them, you walk up on that joint, man. You know what I'm saying, you doing your thing from the back, and that joint it's got a flagrant smell, man. You ain't prepared for.
Yo, that's what
Yo,
I'm saying, man.
you
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 got to
don't know people's
shower. You in the
hygiene,
shower.
man.
Yo, that's true. That's true.
You don't.
Especially like if you catch one out the club, yo. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. You
Yeah,
done you done sweated all that out, and now you got this liquor, this light scent of liquor. Not that you drunk or anything like that. Not that I'm drunk or anything like that. But you got that light buzz of the liquor going on. You got the sweat going
yeah.
on, the
It's
pheromones
just
going
funky,
on,
man.
and you trying to get it all in. And man, listen,
It's just funky. So that's why I'm just like, bro, I just can't be an advocate for now at this age, to tell you, hey, go and do that. I would say if you are right, like, protect yourself, protect your, because you don't even know
yeah.
who you may be dealing with. You know what I'm saying? It's not even about the kid only. It's about the person you about to be co-parenting with too. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. This could be long term situation, one time, long term, like forever. You know what I mean? Or they just got somebody that's been following them around. You don't know that. And you come out the spot and they like, hey yo, let me talk to you for a second.
Yo, that's a
No.
real thing, bruh. That's a real thing, and people don't think
Right.
about a lot of these young
Yeah.
cats. They get with these women, man, and she got a whole other life that's established, and this dude come home, find out that you messing around, and he ready to, shoot you or something. You don't know. You just cause
You
you
don't
you
know.
you just gotta think. That's the whole thing. This whole channel is really about. This whole episode is about. Just think first with your big head before you make that mistake that could cost you, the rest of your
Again,
life.
listen, if you in your roaring 20s, it ain't nothing I can do to tell you not to do what you about to do. Because you wasn't nothing that nobody couldn't tell me not to do it. Like I said, I done the damn thing. I enjoyed the damn thing. I did it as best as I could. Fortunately, nothing bad happened with me. I know there's plenty of stories out there of bad things happening to people. But at the end of the day, if you don't live, you don't live.
No doubt, no doubt. I would say, man, like I said, I remember having this first night with this one chick, and after that, bro, like, it was like the communication was just sucked. Like, everything just changed. Then had another situation where I waited and things prolonged. Like, the communication was good. We didn't had more opportunities to mess around. And so my thing
Yeah.
is just like this, right? Like, absolutely. Like, you may take from this episode and be like, nah, I don't give a damn. I'm just gonna go and do whatever I want to do. Hey, do you? But my whole thing is that if you watching this as a member of Culture Unplugged, you are listening to brothers that's already been there, like myself and Kamau. And I will say that, yo, just think about it before you do anything. Life is gonna
Think
show
about
you.
it.
Life is gonna show you exactly what it's want to show you. You just gotta be prepared for it when it does happen to you. So that's my whole
Right.
thing. And yo, man, have your fun, but be careful.
Hey yo, half the time I wasn't even prepared for the situation. Like I'm thinking, yo, I'm about to just, like get a little hug and keep it moving. The next thing I know, I'm like, yo, what am I doing? Like, oh, okay. Like, we here now.
Right, facts. And at that point,
You know what I'm saying?
it is what it is. You just gotta roll. You rolling the
You gotta
dice.
roll
So
with it.
you rolling that dice. So just like I said, think about it, brother. Any final thoughts on this, man? Because we run out of time.
Be easy, man. Be adult. Be as adult as you possibly can, and be as responsible as you possibly can. And like you said, think, and think again, man. Just be calm about it. If you can get it today, you can have it tomorrow.
Absolutely, absolutely. And don't think that because you feel like your boys is getting it and hyping you up and try to question your manhood because you ain't hit on the first night that you ain't a man. Leave that crap, that peer pressure alone. That right there don't do nothing for you. Always think about the bigger picture. I'm trying to tell you, you will come across some of the baddest women. You come some of the most worst women. It just depends. Your life's gonna throw you that. Just always, always realize that you are your own man, your own control, and that's where you're gonna thrive. So, as always, listen, man. I just appreciate you for getting on this episode to talk about this much needed topic, and always happy, man. I got to get you on another episode. I hope you know that, right?
Yeah, I kind of.
No doubt. Well, listen, man. I appreciate you for everybody that's watching. I hope you appreciated this episode. Let me know what you think in the comment section about this. I already know that you got a whole lot of thoughts in your mind. Let me know what questions you have for myself or Kamau as well, and let me know. Let us know. Hey, what do you think about this topic? Is it something that you feel like, hey, I'm gonna still do what I want to do, or you feel like you think you're gonna think about it a little bit more? Let us know. Make sure again to subscribe and hit my Instagram at covered culture _ and let's get it unplugged. All right.
Unplugged.
Peace.
Peace.